Hey everybody, it's GoldenX14. I got a short, quick video here for you guys, and it is College Hoops 2K8 making the 2013 NCAA Tournament. It did take me a while to find some rosters as the 2K Sports server is down, so I had to find them offline. Thanks to people at Operation Sports for having some uh, rosters available for me. But after doing some work, I went ahead and set up the tournament up, and I wanted to see how College Hoops 2K8 thinks the 2013 NCAA tournament is going to go down. Now, you know they have some crazy picks in the past, and you know the number one seeds in this tournament this year are going to be Louisville, Kansas, Indiana, and Gonzaga, who I feel is being highly underrated the in the media because they're talking about how they don't deserve to be, well, not they don't deserve to be a true number one, but how they were the number one overall team going into conference championship week. They win their conference championship and they end up being the fourth number one seed in the tournament. But that's my argument. And anyway, I just want to see what they pick. And as we go into the creation of the tournament here, as you see, I'm putting all 65 teams in. The only game that I had, the first playing game that I had to keep was North Carolina A&T and Liberty for the option of playing against Louisville in the first round. As of course, as you all know, College Hoops 2K does not have the option of doing the four playing games as they currently have. Luckily, all the winners have already been decided before I did this, so I was able to make those additions in there today. As we've got St. Mary's, James Madison, and LaSalle all winning their first round games, so they'll be in there against their respective opponents. But either way, it should be a great tournament. I know there's a lot of people out there who are doing their own tournament picks and ESPN, the tournament challenge, and all those type of things like that. Of course, I got a couple in there myself. I've done so many different brackets. I've got one where I actually made legitimate picks where I was actually using my own head. Another one where I used some formula to figure out which team's better than the other based on like a bunch of stats. It was something I just decided to just run numbers on. I did another one where basically I solely went on the offensive output of each team, and I did one where I solely went on the defensive output of each team. So, like I said, just having a little fun with it. I'm not doing any monetary brackets, so could afford the luxury of just doing whatever I wanted in terms of putting those up. And I think right here I'm looking to figure out where Pacific is. Yeah, because I forgot about them. But we're gonna go ahead and get everything started and rolling, and we're gonna see how the 2013 tournament plays out. As you can see there, I'm just checking over everything to make sure all the teams in there right, and we are going to be good to go in just a few seconds here. And wait for it. I gotta go down to simulate to the last game of the Final Four, and Liberty wins the play-in game. So that's the first mistake they've already made. They've got Liberty in there, but they do get knocked out. It does have Louisville, Missouri advancing. Oregon upsets Oklahoma State. St. Louis moves on. Memphis and Michigan State meet up in the second round, and Cincinnati will upset Creighton. So we got two lower seeds moving on in the second round in that region. Gonzaga handles Southern, and Pittsburgh handles Wichita State. Wisconsin's going to beat Ole Miss, and Kansas State is going to advance. Belmont will upset Arizona according to 2K, and New Mexico will advance as well. And then Notre Dame and Ohio State will round out the West region. In South region, it's Western Kentucky beating Kansas in the first round. Wow. Western Kentucky advances, Akron advances, Northwestern State advances. So they had a 14, a 12, and a 16 seed all win the first round. And then James Madison beats Indiana in the Midwest, in the East region. I'm sorry, it's Midwest in this game, but it's East in real life. So the game has no love for the two number one seeds, as instead of two 15 seeds winning like last year, they've got two 16 seeds advancing for the first time in NCAA tournament history. Louisville and St. Louis will be the first two teams in the Sweet 16, and as you can see there, Duke went down. Duke loses to Cincinnati in the round of 32. So we've got four of the Sweet 16 now. Gonzaga and Wisconsin are going to come out the West, as well as New Mexico and Notre Dame. So another two seed is down as Ohio State falls. Western Kentucky makes it to the Sweet 16, and they're going to play Michigan. Northwestern State doesn't have the same amount of luck. They fall to UCLA. Georgetown falls to St. Madison. James Madison advances to the Sweet 16. They're going to play Syracuse, while Marquette and Miami do get out on the bottom end of that bracket. Louisville's going to advance to Elite 8. They're going to play Cincinnati. Gonzaga's going to fall to Wisconsin, and they're going to play New Mexico. So in Elite 8, We got no number one seed. No, we got one number one seed left. UCLA is going to take them out. Syracuse is going to finally take out James Madison. And Marquette's going to advance. So now we've got no number one seeds. Louisville falls. No number two seeds. They're all gone. In the final four right now, Syracuse, Michigan, 10 seed Cincinnati, and 5th seed Wisconsin. And the 10th seed Cincinnati Bearcats will play the 4 seed Syracuse Orangemen according to College Hoops 2K8 in the championship. And Cincinnati will win by 3 points according to College Hoops 2K8. Brandon Trish is going to have 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Michael Carter Williams is only going to have 7 points, and Sutherland's going to only have 7 points, and CJ Fair is only going to have 8 for Syracuse. As Cincinnati's going to have Wright with 14. Kilpatrick only had 2. I don't remember the other 2 players, but as you can see, they have 4 players in double figures. So apparently, according to College Hoops 2K8, that's how the NCAA tournament is going to end. How do you think it's going to end? Who's your Final Four? Who's in the national championship? And who's going to win it all in the 2013 tournament? As you can see, I'm just going over and just seeing how crazy of a tournament it was. As 2 number 1 seeds went down in the first round. I highly doubt that's going to happen, but if it does, College Hoops 2K8 called it. Until the tournament tips off, you guys have a great day.